Minnesota and the nation in mourning after a deadly shooting at a Catholic school, a shooting the FBI tonight is calling domestic terrorism.
That gunfire erupted during a morning mass. Tonight, 2 children ages 8 and 10 are dead, 17 people injured.
Tonight, thousands of people attended a public prayer service at the Academy of Holy Angels High School gym. This stunned community coming together to mourn. The shooting happened at the Annunciation Catholic Church and School in Minneapolis. NBC5's Randy Gyllenhaal joining us tonight with more on the victims and the investigation. Randy.
Well, yeah, this was a heavily armed shooter targeting Catholic school kids who were shot while praying inside their church by a 23-year-old, according to police, who left behind plenty of online evidence.
You will send to the contrite.
The safety of sanctuary today shattered with gunshots.
Lord, have mercy.
Catholics grieving at Chicago's Holy Name Cathedral.
Saddened to hear the news about a shooting in Minnesota of a Catholic school. We pray for the victims.
God will be with us always in the lowest moments.
And in Minneapolis, vigils mourn the loss of the 2 innocent children, another community in the grips of mass gunfire.
It seemed like a rifle. It certainly didn't sound like a handgun.
Witnesses say the shooter fired into the church, piercing stained glass windows and killing an 8 and 10-year-old, injuring 17 others. Moms and dads racing to find their babies.
And that's the worst call to get as a parent.
The screams coming from the moms who didn't know where their kids are.
10-year-old Weston says he hid in the pews for 2 long minutes of gunfire.
Ran under the pew, and then I covered my head. My friend Victor saved me though, because he laid on top of me, but he got hit.
We are dealing with gunshot wound injuries from apparently a high-velocity weapon.
Many of the surviving children remain critical. Police say the shooter was 23-year-old Robin Westman, who died of a self-inflicted gunshot and bought the rifle, shotgun, and pistol legally. Documents show Westman was granted a name change in 2019, identifying as female.
We're also aware of a manifesto that the shooter had timed to be released on YouTube.
Police found scribbled notes on magazines with anti-Semitic writing, some in Russian, and references to Catholics, the Holocaust, and threats to President Trump.
Impetus has to be on all of us as leaders to do a whole lot more, to recognize that we've got more guns in this country than we have people.
Meantime, NBC News has learned that the shooter's mother previously worked at the school, but a motive here remains unknown. The FBI says they're investigating this as both a hate crime and domestic terror.